We're only 36 miles from Garner State Park. Rain never stopped. Everything around here is severely flooded. This field turned into a lake. So we just arrived at Garner State Park. We have to check in there. So those are the park headquarters where we check in. They have a Coke machine. They got even what looks like an ATM. Now self-check-in, something like that. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay. Here it is. We arrived at Garner State Park. We are in the Live Oak area, site 322. This is a really great site because this is your backyard, so to speak, all this here. The next neighbor is really, really far away. So this is a really cool place. And we're gonna go for a little walk around this loop here to explore it. Site 332 is interesting also. You got those huge trees here. And then what looks like the beginning of a trail back here. I don't know if that leads to the river. It is very muddy here because all that rain from Seminole Canyon to Garner. It's 150 miles and it rained the whole time. Yeah, I don't know if this is a trail. It's very washed out from the rain. Careful, Delta. Yeah, this was some sort of a trail. If it's an official trail, I have no clue. But yeah, it leads from that campsite straight to the Frio River. And here we are at the river. Delta, wait. That's the famous Frio River. And of course, just like last year, Delta feels right at home and goes in there. Delta, no, don't drink that. I don't want that. Come on, girl. You like it? You like the water? You like Garner State Park? I think Delta is happy. Huh, girl? Yeah, there are many tiny trails that go from the river back towards the campground. Those are not official trails, that's for sure. That is people, probably generations of people who camped here made those to have short access. Yeah, we come back out at a campsite. That's 334 where that trail came out. I would say that all those campsites here to my right, they have some sort of a private trail that leads to the Frio River. Today's Tuesday. It's September the 3rd. Here it gets busy on the weekends. Right now there's a handful of campers here, that's it. And of course this loop has a bathhouse. We're gonna check that out. Also has a vending machine with soft drinks. So basically that's where we are right now. I'm camping somewhere here, site 322, and that's the Live Oak camping area. There are a lot of trails, a lot of camping areas, and then here, down there, that is the main river access where the lady at the front desk said that's where the river is the deepest. All right, yeah, this is an old bathhouse. You can tell by the sinks here. The wood would need to be replaced. Yeah, it has seen its days. It could be cleaner, that is for sure. The showers. 1, 2, and a handicap shower right here. Where this one is kind of small, but it's supposed to be the handicapped, I guess. Yeah, we just did the loop here and are back at our site 322. Garner State Park is really huge. That was like a 2.5 mile drive almost from our camping loop to here where the Garner Grill is, and then this little thingy here, I think it's ice cream snacks, something like that. Candy shop, that's what it is. Yeah. And there's miniature golf right in front of it. And then in the background, that's the Garner Grill. We're gonna go there and check it out. I've heard that it's closed because this is the end of the season for them. Mind you, it's the 3rd of September. Well, they have an ice cream shop. That's a cool building. By the looks of it, it could have been built by the CCC, but I'm really not sure. And I believe they do outdoor live music and dancing here, but I think that is already over for the season. I'm surprised that they do that so early. Yeah, here it says on this sign, dancing the night away. Since the 1940s, visitors have spent warm summer evenings dancing beneath the stars at Garner's historic pavilion. That's what that building is. Right there. It's a different view of the dance area. But since I'm here, they have restrooms. And that's how they look like. Rustic. Yeah, would have been nice if they had a sign saying that they're closed or opening hours, but there's absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's that outside area right there with the tree. The jukebox dance area. Yeah, it was right. I was right. Here's a historical marker. Civilian Conservation Corps at Garner State Park, they built this building. Yeah, that is the typical style of the CCC. Here they mentioned those rustic cabins at Garner State Park. 50 were actually planned, but they built only 14. And they were also built by the CCC. And here close to the pavilion, those are the older campsites, I would say, because they have concrete tables. And there in the woods, there are the cabins. I guess I'm on the wrong side. I cannot access them from here. And here is a very modern looking bathhouse. From the outside, it looks better than the one in my loop. Oh yes, that is very modern. That looks so much better than the bathhouse in my loop. They of course have several bathhouses here since they have several camping loops, but this is a nice one. So this is one of those cabins that has been built by the CCC. They look quite roomy actually. I have the wrong camera for low light, but there's a living room, a bedroom, probably a kitchen, bathroom, I don't know. Most of the time those cabins in all the state parks, they do not allow dogs, so I never checked them out. And they have their own little private road here and parking spots, like right here. It's pretty impressive how those trees look like here at Garner State Park. They're massive. This is the state park store. According to the sign, it should be open till 8 p.m. It doesn't look like it. 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. So we're driving from the state park store to the dam area. So this right here is the Garner State Park dam area. Massive trees, look at that. Beautiful tree. Yeah, I assume that you can rent those boats, those paddle boats here. That looks like fun. But what is still super impressive is this tree here. This is something. Wow. The roots. Data. Paddle wheeler. That's what they're called. Looks like Delta wants to get on board. And then you can rent some kayaks here. And then they got here along the Frio more of those awesome looking trees with those massive roots. This right here is the day use area. They have those concrete benches and then grills. This is of course what Garner State Park is known for, with the Frio River, the tubing. And the water is very clear. The water is really shallow here. Little fish are in there. It's warm. So the dam is just straight ahead where the tree line is. That's where we're gonna go. And I mean, the dam is nothing too crazy really. That's a tiny little dam, that's it. That's the Garner State Park Dam. Also built by the CCC. And Delta just saw a squirrel. It's right there. Yeah. Hanging upside down. Yeah, I cannot go any further than this. For some reason it says area closed. So we're gonna head back. Come on, Data. And this tree right here is hollow. Look at the size of this tree here. This is awesome. I cannot even, it's wider than me, and I'm tall and have long arms. This is an amazing tree. Right, Data? Yeah, good morning from Garner State Park. This is our first morning walk. Yesterday we did a little excursion around the park, and when we arrived, we went down to the river and we found this trail here. So we're gonna go down to the river again and see how far we actually can follow the river. And for the first time, I see in the morning blue sky. It's just a patch. I hope that's a foresign of what's to come, that finally the rain stops and the humidity will go down, because right now it's 96% humidity. That is a little intense. Data, come on. So yeah, here we are again, getting close to the river. Yeah, we're here at the Persimmon Hill camping area, which is adjacent to Live Oak where we are. It seems to be primitive or water only, so for tent camping. And there is nobody here. This one is completely empty. But we just checked out the bathhouse, and it's an older one, just like in my loop, but in a way better condition when it comes to cleanliness and how everything looks like. That one has been better maintained. We found this trail here from the campground. There was no trail marker, no idea what the name is, but it's quite nice, but very muddy in certain sections. Yeah, and just to let you know how muddy it is, those are my shoes. They're caked in mud. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, now we found a sign. This is the Frio Canyon Trail we're on. And I read about it earlier on the map. It's about 2.9 miles long and fairly easy, as you can tell, because it's flat. There's no elevation gain or anything like that. And my camping area should be right over there. We're not far away from it. So that's a nice trail. Very muddy though right now, but for sure it's gonna dry up. And of course, here you have the views of the mountains to the left and to the right. Well, this trail leads to the river, which I can already hear. I believe where those rocks are in front of us. That's the river access. It's a nice trail. We are about 1.3 miles in right now. Yeah, and there's the river. It's beautiful here. Absolutely. Ah, the sun. Hello, sun. Haven't seen you in a while. There are little man-made trails that are not official everywhere here in the park. And this one should actually connect to another camping loop that is also adjacent to Live Oak where we are staying. And like that we could make a loop and wouldn't have to trace back. Yeah, this worked out perfectly fine. We are now at the Frio camping area. And it is right next to Live Oak camping area where we are staying. To my left, that's Frio River campsite. And here, this little trail connects it to Live Oak, our campsite. Trees are low here. Yeah, here we are, back in our camping loop. Back at our campsite. That was an easy 2.5 mile loop that we just created ourselves. Finally, after all that rain, we can sit outside again and have breakfast. That's what camping is all about. Being outdoors, even for your meals. That's the way we like it. Data and I were both enjoying life right now. This is so relaxing. We both had our breakfast and now we're just relaxing here. There's a nice breeze going. It's in the 70s. Very calm, everything, and so quiet here. Beautiful. Well, here at the Bent Rim Grill that was recommended at the park headquarters. Hope they allow dogs. Let's find out. Cool place. Huge outdoor area. And nice views of the hill country. I guess we sit here. Unfortunately, I couldn't wait, so I cut it already. I'm ready to eat. I got the Ninja Burger here. It is 1/2 pound Angus beef on a jalapeno cheddar bun with pepper jack cheese, roasted hedge green chilies, and Cajun mayo. I'm gonna enjoy this. Okay, Data, come on.